Hi, and welcome back to Pretty Creative Stuff. Here's another type of homemade ornament idea. One year, I was a little bit obsessed with making ornaments. These are all handmade ornaments. Let me get these down for you so you can see them. I'll get another one. I did them in different fabrics. I went to my local fabric store, and I basically used a cookie cutter to cut out shapes, a tree, a star. I would call this kind of a cross star because it's kind of like not as much like a star and more like a cross. And then a cardinal. And so all I did was use a cookie cutter to cut it out, cut two, sew it most of the way, leaving one little part empty, fill it with a fiber fill. So that little part closed. This is a piece of ribbon that I cut so I could hang it from the tree. And then that is it for the star. The other ones I did a little bit more adorning. Like these two I added, so basically the same concept. Cut out, use a Christmas tree, cookie cutter, cut out two shapes, sew them together, but leave like a little opening. Like you could leave, I think on this one I left the bottom of the trunk open. Stuff it with fiber fill. And then add a little piece of ribbon. I tied it in a knot, and then I sewed that on here so I could hang it up from the tree. And then the one last thing I did is, because a lot of times there's an angel or a star at the top of the tree, this is just a button that I sewed a button on to the top of the tree to make kind of like a country look. I did these in all sorts of different fabrics, but since we're doing a wintry tree this year, I only put the white ones on the tree. And then I did the same sort of idea for my cross star, except I put the button in the middle. I just thought that looked kind of cute. The cardinals were the most complicated. I don't know that that looks super like a cardinal, but it gives the impression. So once again, cut out my pattern, made two of them, cut out two because you need a front and a back, and then sewed it together, stuffed it with fiber fill. You can see on the bottom, that was the part I left open to stuff it, and then sewed that closed. Now this one was a little bit more complicated because I also had to embroider the wing, the look of the wing on there. And I had to embroider a little bit of gold to give the beak, the look of the beak. Like the other ones, I also added a button. This one is just a little round one to be a little green eye for my cardinal. And then like all of them, I used a little piece of ribbon that I tied in a knot and sewed on here to hang it from the tree. Tell me in the comments, which one of these ornaments do you like better? Would you hang homemade ornaments on your tree? Have you ever made ornaments for your tree? Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified about more Christmas videos and other creative ideas that I have for the holidays and beyond.